Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good. Let's get started. Intro, the attractive couple. Paradox. Have you ever wondered why two perfect tens get together and it just explodes? You'd think it would be a perfect match, but it's often a disaster. It's not just about jealousy. It's about a psychological principle called the matching hypothesis. We are wired to be most satisfied with people who are at our same level. But when you're both extremely attractive, you aren't just a couple, you're a walking bundle of alternatives. And this is the paradox. More options does not mean more happiness. It means less tolerance. Think about the couples who've been together for 30 years from your high school. Their options are fewer, which forces them to be more invested, more tolerant of flawed behavior, and ultimately more satisfied. When you have endless options, your tolerance for your partner's humanity drops to zero. The first sign of trouble, you think, I can do better. The easy exit door of your alternatives prevents you from ever building something real. The true definition of a high value man. This brings me to the most misunderstood concept in modern dating, what it means to be a high value man. There's a red pill myth that a high value man is a strong man who just does what he wants. This is completely wrong. That's not freedom. That's being a slave to your impulses. The true high value man, the man who is truly free, is the one who can resist temporary desires for long term goals. The ultimate source of high value is self control. Every time you exercise discipline, whether it's not drinking tonight because you have work tomorrow, or not sleeping with that girl because you're in a committed relationship, you gain self respect. And self respect builds real, unshakable self esteem. The man who cheats isn't high value, he's weak. He couldn't control his urges. The man who says no to the drink, to the lazy day, to the meaningless fling, that is the man who respects himself. That is the man who is in control. If you can apply this discipline to the gym to get a six pack, you can apply it to your finances and to your relationships. A man who has control over his mind, his body, and his impulses is a man who cannot be drifted. That is the new definition of high value. The first date litmus test. So, how does this disciplined, high value man approach dating? He doesn't go all out on the first date. He doesn't try to buy her affection with a fancy dinner. Why? Because he's not there to impress her. He's there to vet her. He takes her into his world. If his day to day life is a good coffee shop, he takes her to a coffee shop. If he likes Nando's, he takes her to Nando's. This isn't about being cheap. It's a leadership and compatibility test. He is saying, this is my world. You are welcome to come into it. Let's see if you fit. He holds the frame. This simple act weeds out the wrong women immediately. The woman who is only there for the free meal or the five-star experience will be gone. The woman who is there for you and the connection will stay. You lead, she joins your world. Why men and women can't just be friends? This same logic applies to a controversial topic: men and women being just friends. I believe it's possible, but only if both people are genuinely not attracted to each other. The problem is that's rarely the case. A man who has no female friends tends to hypersexualize all women. He gets nervous, he doesn't know how to act, and he loses his charm. Having female friends demystifies women and shows you they're just normal, flawed people. However, you cannot be naive. You cannot have hot friends you work out with and expect your partner to be okay with it. A relationship requires boundaries. It's not about being caged. It's about respecting your partner enough to not put yourself in tempting environments. The most attractive quality is not having endless options. It's having the discipline and loyalty to choose one person and protect that relationship. Conclusion. So, true value isn't about your options. It's about your discipline. It's about building self respect through self control, leading with a strong frame, and having the integrity to honor your commitments. That is the man who truly wins.